It's MSG right here on your classic metal show from the Save Yourself release with Get Down to Business. And just before that, kicking off the show tonight, we heard some Metal Church from the Human Factor release with In Harm's Way. And a guy you want to stay out of his harm's way and a guy who's ready to get down to business is my partner and friend, Chris Aiken. What's going on, Chris?
I don't know. Yeah, I am to get down to business, but I'm here.
Are you not up to par tonight?
I'm healthy. I woke up at 9:02.
Oh, okay.
First time, I swear, first time in 20 years or so that I slept through an alarm.
Oh.
I remember you texted me at about, 6 my time.
Yeah.
And you sent me the Easter photo, and I threw that together and threw that up, and then I was like, I'm gonna take a little nap before the show. I woke up, TV is still on, some fucking documentary playing on YouTube. I was disoriented. I hear the beeping in the background. I'm like, what the fuck? The alarm was beeping for an hour.
Yeah,
and I didn't wake up. I just didn't wake up. I was like, oh fuck, I'm late. And by the time I fucking shook the sleep out of my eyes and took a piss and got in here, you were typing 1 minute. I was like, holy shit. I'm sitting fucking with the lights. I'm sure the lights look like shit on the video, and I'm doing that and trying to mess with the board, trying to get it tuned in, and I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna miss this shit tonight.
Just dead to the world, huh?
Dude, I don't know. The only thing I can think of is I had a little bit of Chinese food for dinner.
Yeah.
And some of that fucking fried rice sleep or something.
Yeah.
I was like, something hit me, and I fell into a coma.
Yeah.
But I'm here. I did make it for the first segment. That's good. Well, the worst part about it is, and it probably doesn't sound that bad, but I need that hour to get my voice going.
Yeah.
And I can feel it in my throat right now. I just feel like I just woke up, and I feel like, hey, what's up? But, yeah, I'm here. I'm sure my eyes are all bagged up and looking fucking terrible. But I look terrible anyway, so who gives a shit?
Wow, look at you, just napping right up to showtime.
Dude, like into showtime.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, in the history that we've done the show, that's never happened, has it?
I don't know. I mean, I know you've cut it close a few times because of nap time.
Yeah, but this was, wow. I mean, I 10 more minutes and it would have been one of those where you're starting the show going, I don't know where he's at, but you'll be ringing me on the phone. Fuck.
Yeah,
but I'm here.
Yeah, the atmosphere was just perfect. The temperature was perfect. The lighting was perfect. Everything was perfect to put you into a deep sleep.
And I get so little deep sleep anymore. That's the whole other thing. I've got to get my sleep under control. I am all fucked up. Yesterday I went to bed at 10 in the morning. I'm just a mess. I go to bed at 10 in the morning and I sleep till like noon. Then I take a nap for an hour. Then I'm up until like midnight. Then I take a nap. Then it's like 1 a.m. till 10. I'm all fucked up.
Yeah.
But I'll get it together eventually, I guess.
Yeah, you're on Don Dokken time now.
You know what? Don probably sleeps better than I do these days.
Yeah.
I'm just a mess with it. But.
Yeah, it's just kind of funny because, I've known Don for, almost 25 years. And, he doesn't go to sleep till like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning and, doesn't wake up till noon or 1. And then he's up and, sometimes he'll text me and, maybe my phone will go off. And it'll be 4 o'clock in the morning, my time.
Right.
And he's texting me, so it's like 2 o'clock his time,
What's up, bro?
Yeah. It's just like, hey, I see you're getting some bad weather back there.
Yeah, 4 a.m. on a Wednesday.
It's like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. I sure am. Sure wish I was sleeping through it.
But yeah, he's one of those guys. Well, that's what the song "The Maddest Hatter" is about.
About his sleeping bag?
Yeah, well, yeah. If you read the words about his night is everyone's day, and
oh yeah,
that kind of stuff. So that's I'm the maddest hatter of them all, because he's like that. His sleep is all off like that.
No. him and I must be kindred spirits in that regard, because I'm telling you, I can't remember the last time I went to bed at any sort of a decent hour. And by decent, I mean by like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
And slept until 9 or 10 or something. That would be wonderful.
Yeah. Well, my sleep pattern has been off on the opposite way. I've been going to sleep too early.
Like 8 o'clock at night.
Well, even before that, sometimes I'm like asleep by 7.
Oh, wow.
And it's not intentional. It's just like, I'll just sit down for a minute and then I'll go to sleep. But then the thing is I'm up at 1.
Yeah, that's
I wake up at 1 and then I'm awake till like 3:30 or almost 4, and then I finally go back to sleep. But then it's time to get up at 6.
Right. Yeah, that's the word. Then about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, you're just dragging ass.
Exactly. So I got to break that habit too, and that's that whole changeover from winter to spring, and the clock changes, and you're kind of messed up, and it's just breaking bad habits.
Yeah. Well, and I do have the one advantage. If I do get tired like that, I can just go lay down. It really doesn't matter. You being stuck out at the job,
yeah,
that's the worst, when you're dealing with people that you don't necessarily want to be dealing with in the first place.
Yeah.
You're tired. So you got some fucking guy from India. You're on the phone with him in India, and he's like, don't press X to the T. And, it's like, shut the fuck up, you fucking...
Well, I had, since you take care of some of our web work for us, I always get these Google ad guys constantly calling. I bet you I get 3 to 4 calls a week from Google ad.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure you do.
And it's just, and it's some Indian guy, asking either for you or one of the owners.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, who is this? Well, this is, so-and-so from Google Ads. I said, well, neither one of them are here. Well, I have to talk to them.
It is very important.
Yeah, it's like, well, neither one of them are here. Well, I have to talk to them. I said, well, they're not here. I need to take a message. Well, I need to talk to them directly. Well, it's not going to happen today. So what do you want?
I have very big news about your keywords.
Exactly.
Let me help you get more clicks for your keyword dollar.
Exactly. I was looking at your site. I see you're not utilizing Google AdWords properly.
Yes, you must adapt your ads. Why do you not do A/B testing with every ad? Shut up.
Yeah.
I hate that. Dude, you think you get those bad? I have 9 or 10 clients that I do Google ads for.
Yeah.
And so I get 9 or 10 of their reps calling me all fucking day long. And the funniest part about it is none of them know what site it's for. So I'll ask them, I'll say, well, what site is this for? Because I'll take the call.
Sure.
As much as they're fucking douchebags, they do know their shit. And I do get some help from them sometimes. They'll have the occasional good piece of advice. And so I'll take, it's free. So why not? I'll take the call, waste their time.
Yeah. I mean, that's all well and fine for you, but it doesn't help me to take that call. Because
I don't know why they're calling you, because I don't call them back is probably why.
Right.
Because I get 9 or 10 of them a day and they all tell me the same thing. So once I talk to one, if I get a good idea out of one, then I take it to all the other customers.
Right, of course.
I need to talk to Abu and Amim and each guy to hear the same, the same tip. Because what it is, if you think about it in the business standpoint, they have a fucking business meeting. Say, okay, this month we're going to concentrate on this. And then they call every single customer they have with the same piece of information.
Right.
So if I answer for one, it's like, what the fuck? I don't need to talk to you again about this same thing. Yes, I get it. Break your keywords into fucking subsections. I get it. I don't need to tell 11 people the same fucking thing.
Right.
Yeah, Google. They're a joy.
Yeah, they are. So, well, we obviously, you and I have our own battles we have to fight through the week.
Oh, yeah.
As with the rest of the fans who listen to us, I'm sure everybody has their annoyances that they have to deal with.
Yeah, anybody that works has their annoying people in their work world.
Yeah, no wonder so many people show up early in the CMS chat room ready to hear our greatness.
Ready to pitch a bitch about us.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it is Easter weekend for those of you who were religiously inclined. I don't know if you have any family tradition thing that you do. Are you having dinner with mom or anything like that?
Yeah, I'm doing. If I don't sleep through it, I'll be having. I'll be doing bread or I guess lunch dinner, whatever that is, like 2:00 or something.
Right.
Tomorrow I'm doing that. So yeah, that's the tentative plan right now. So I guess that's what I'm doing.
Well, I'm heading out to my sister's farm, which is about an hour from here.
Okay.
And taking the big guns.
Oh, nice. Go and shoot.
So I'm going to have my nephew, use this iPhone there and video.
Okay.
Shooting the big guns.
Nice.
So I'll have something to put up on the CMS website.
All right, cool.
So I'll send that over to you as soon as we take a clip.
Okay, yeah, that'll be great. I'll tag it up and put it online.
Yeah, so people have been asking, have you shot that yet? Have you shot that yet? It's like, well, tomorrow's the day.
Nice.
Yeah,
Look at you.
Yeah, I went to Bass Pro Shop today and picked up some splash targets.
Okay.
Just to get an idea how the accuracy on this thing.
Right.
So I'll set up some hay bales and put some of those targets up there and see, just go out there and just blow off some rounds.
What brand of target did you get? The Pelosi?
I don't know the brand. It's just those splash targets that it shows where you hit it, and then it's got the little repair things. Have you seen those?
No. What is that?
It's a splash target, and what it is you got the target, and then there's like white underneath the painted target area.
Okay.
And so when you hit the target, you don't have to go up there to see where your hole is because you could see where the white is on the target.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, they call it a splash target.
Yeah,
and then so the targets last, it's like a pack of 5.
Right.
So the targets last longer. They give you patches.
Right.
To stick over the hole so you could shoot at it again.
Okay. Look at you. You're professional bound.
Yeah. Well, it was like, I don't know, $13 for 5.
Yeah. Oh, that ain't bad.
So you could shoot, one of the targets like probably 5 or 6 times.
Oh, that's pretty good. That ain't bad.
And just, patch it over with the little patch things.
Shoot it better than shooting it like hay or shit like that. It's better if you can actually see what you're hitting.
Exactly. So that's what I did. So I bought some of those. And then I bought some extra rounds. So, I'll be shooting the 9 and the 44, and my nephew's got a 45.
Man,
so he's bringing that out. So we'll have a little shooting gallery going on tomorrow.
Nobody better come and fuck with your Easter dinner.
Exactly. I'll be guarding that ham from Chris Aiken.
You'll make that robber look like fucking Jesus when the spikes went through.
Exactly.
Just full of holes.
I'll create a stigmata all over your body. We'll call you Swiss Jesus.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that sacrilegious to make jokes like that?
Well, he is risen.
Yeah, that is true.
He is risen. So I guess you can tell funnies then because he's risen.
Yeah. I think Jesus probably has a sense of humor. What do you think?
Well, he invented humor.
Yeah, absolutely.
Would there be humor without Jesus?
Well, that's why I think all liberals are going to burn in hell because they absolutely have no sense of humor at all.
That's right.
So if you're humorless, you're going to burn in hell.
That's right. If you can't watch The Passion of the Christ and get a good chuckle, what's wrong with you?
The libs always suck the fun out of everything.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, so nothing's funny.
No, it's not supposed to be either.
Yeah.
Watch what you say, mister.
Yeah. I was watching, I think it was Joe Rogan or somebody. I can't remember who he was. He was talking to some comedians, I think.
Okay.
And these comedians these days are getting this social justice warrior backlash during their shows.
Oh, yeah.
Because, they're comedians. They're up there telling jokes. Some of them are inappropriate jokes. Some of them are in poor taste. Some of them are, whatever. And they're getting people who are standing up in the show lecturing them how that's not funny and that's a serious subject and you shouldn't be making fun of that and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, just kill yourself.
And it's just like, this is a comedy show.
Yeah, just leave.
Yeah, if you don't like the comedy, don't come here and listen to my show. Don't give me a lecture that, well, that's not funny that you talked about, date rape, or that's not funny that you whatever.
Yeah. That's like it's the same as going to McDonald's and bitching because they don't have a fucking 10-course meal ready for you.
Yeah.
It's just stupid.
Yeah. So these comedians, these guys who tell little adult humor, they're under assault.
Yeah. And there's nothing you can do once a person starts getting loud in a comedy club.
Yeah.
No, it's not like it's a big stage where you just can't hear them. You've been to the comedy club. There's fucking 20 tables in the comedy club.
Yep. One
asshole, man. I'm glad when I went and saw Dave Landau a couple months ago that didn't happen because I'd have had to knock somebody out.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, I was a little bit loaded up on booze too. If somebody would have done that, I definitely would have got up and just punched him in the fucking face.
Right.
I'd have been pissed. Don't my night.
Yeah, you're ruining my experience because of your issues.
Mm-hmm. Here, social justice, this fist in your fucking face.
Yep.
Cunt.
So. It's just pathetic.
Yeah, it is. It's sad. It's sad what we've come to these days. I saw an article today or yesterday that after the great success of One Day at a Time, Norman Lear is at it again, talking reboots of All in the Family and the Jeffersons.
Why bother?
Can you see? How could you possibly do either one of those with that social justice sense of today?
I mean, you can. I mean, Archie Bunker was just as vile as could be with his humor, but that's what made it funny.
That was the whole gist of it, was that he was funny as a racist, more or less.
Yeah.
And what are you going to do with him now? You're going to have Meathead doing 15-minute lectures on why everything Archie says is bad?
Right.
I guess that's kind of what he did.
That's what he did in the original show.
But I would bet if they did it today, he would be the focal point.
Yeah, of course.
Meathead would be the focal point, and Archie would just be the dumbass.
Yeah. He's the buffoon.
Yeah, exactly. And what would they do with the Jeffersons? I guess they could leave that alone, couldn't they? Because it's okay to hate white people.
I guess. Yeah. That's a very timely. That would be a very timely show, that the white man is bad.
Yeah. Don't they have that show already? The Neighborhood on CBS?
Yeah, I know that we talked about it, but I never did watch it.
Yeah, I don't even know if it's still on or not, but, because I don't really watch CBS. CBS has their own fucking channel that's like the same cost as Netflix. Who's going to do that?
Yeah, why would you?
Why would you do that? So you can watch The Neighborhood? Fuck you.
Hail and Kill Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's John.
What's up, John?
A real quick clarification on that Norman Lear thing. It's actually, they're not doing like whole series.
That's good.
I read about it today. They're actually doing, it's like a single 90-minute special, and they have all these like really famous actors that are like, they're recreating one classic episode of All in the Family, and then one classic episode of The Jeffersons. So thank God they're not trying to do the whole series, but even one episode, like you said, those shows weren't, you can't just recreate the jokes and go, look, we did All in the Family. Like, the whole point of those shows was how, like, the social commentary they were making at the time. It's like, that was part of it. I don't know. So I agree with you guys, but thank God they're not doing the whole series. It's just 90 minutes, so.
Yeah, well, it's 90 minutes I won't be watching. I'll tell you that. I mean, how do you replace?
Yeah,
think just on a straight iconic level, you don't have Carol O'Connor, you don't have Gene Stapleton, you don't have George Jefferson, whatever his name is, and you don't have Wheezy. They're all dead.
Yeah. It's like, they already said that Woody Harrelson is playing Archie Bunker.
Woody Harrelson?
And
what, was Cedric the Entertainer busy?
Yeah, right. Well, they got Will. I think they said Will Ferrell's playing like Jefferson's friend or something. Like, they got some named people, but it's like, like Marisa Tomei is playing Edith Bunker. Like, how did? It's unbelievable, and there's just no point to it. I mean, I don't understand.
Hold on, I got to tell you though, I support Marissa Tomei playing Edith Bunker because we need our diversity in All in the Family.
Of course, because that's what All in the Family was about. Was all about inclusivity and diversity and all kinds of stuff. You know.
That's right.
Like that. Yeah, like I said, I saw that today, and I put it on my Facebook. I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? Like, why? If you want to do like a 90-minute special saying about how great the shows were and how important they were and topical, okay, fine, but don't be recreating it. It's just going to be a steaming pile of shit."
Yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah. All right. Well, I just wanted to throw that in there. And by the way, the CBS streaming thing. They're actually putting football on there now, Aiken. So for people that don't have a million streaming services like you do, it's actually worthwhile so you can watch actual football. So at least that's worth it. So, but anyway. All right, well, back to it. Hail and kill, guys. Fuck you, pal. Hand job.
Yeah. Who's going to watch that?
Yeah, well, but John just proved a point.
What's that?
He's in his car, obviously, listening to the show live.
That's good.
Why do you need satellite? Why do you need AM/FM radio?
Mm-hmm.
You can tune into your favorite show live while you're driving.
You can, yeah. I quickly canceled my Sirius XM. I had it for a month and a half and quickly canceled it because it just wasn't worth the money anymore.
Yeah,
I
keep getting these ads or these offers in my email and as well as in the mailbox. We want you back as a listener. We want you back as a customer. Here's a deal you can't pass up.
Yeah, $1.
Yeah,
$1 a year. Anything.
It's like I haven't missed it. I haven't had the service since mine expired back in November, and I haven't missed it. Not a bit at all.
I don't need it anymore. It's I got it, and I was trying to get back into either Stern or Jim and Sam or any of that, and then I just was like, you know what, Jim and Sam, not worth listening to. Jason Ellis, not worth listening to. Stern, really not worth listening to. So I just canned it.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I'm sneezing. I'm getting the room ready for you next week.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sneezing through the allergies created by this room.
Yeah, I'll be bringing you a new mic stand as well.
That's cool.
Brand new mic stand, quiet, whisperless.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be bringing you a clean room because I actually bought a new Roomba.
All right.
So I'll be setting it loose in here this week to just fucking let it take all of the cat dander out of the air so that you won't die when you're here next week.
Exactly. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Yeah.
Be good for once if you come here and don't get violently sick by the end of the show.
Yeah, absolutely. Boy. But yeah, I'm ready to make the travel over to Erie for Friday, and see our boys over there with Red Rain and Tesla.
Sure.
And then do the show with you on Saturday, and visit with some family, and head back this way on Sunday.
Look at you, busy weekend for you.
Yeah, I need to get out. I need to get away.
Yeah, I got out yesterday for the first time in forever. I went and had dinner with John and Stephanie last night, and that was pretty fun. Just went over to the bar, had a little dinner, had some beers, looked like an idiot as fucking John and Stephanie. The way we were sitting, so I was like, had my back to, we were at that Sassy's, and I had my back to there's like a big screen. And fucking those two start just rattling off facts about whatever band is playing, and I'm so fucking stupid that I don't even get that they're just reading it. John's like, oh, I don't bet you didn't know that ELO had blah 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 blah. And I'm like, wow, dude, I didn't know that at all.
Yeah,
like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, you're full of knowledge. You know a lot about your classic rock bands.
Like, holy shit, Stephanie, I never took you as a big King Crimson fan.
I didn't know you knew the work of Robert Fripp.
Yeah, that's about what it was too. It was all these. It wasn't even like the big name. It wasn't like Bob Seger did this or anything. It was all these fucking oddball, like Robert Fripp or King Crimson was one that for sure came up.
Yeah,
Jesus, King Crimson.
Yeah, well, Robert Fripp was in King Crimson. That's why he said.
See,
that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I know nothing about fucking King Crimson.
Yeah.
And she's rattling off facts. I'm like, oh, wow. How'd you know that? I mean,
Look at Chris being fooled for a change.
yeah, well, I'm a fool, so why not?
Yeah, you don't get one by Chris Aiken too often.
Not like that. I just sat there for probably 5 minutes totally believing.
Yeah.
Before then, then it was like, wow, you guys know a lot about every song that's coming on.
Yeah, that's amazing.
How did that happen?
They've been doing their studying.
Yeah.
If they were going to go out with the music master, they needed to step up their game.
That's right. Wow, they know everything. I could barely get my drink order in, and they know everything about everything.
It's too funny. Too funny.
Yep.
Well, I did go out and about today. You're familiar with Quaker Steak and Lube, aren't you?
I am. They have great wings.
Where do they have one around there, around where you live, or do you go to the one in Pennsylvania?
No, I go to the one over in Valley View.
I didn't know they had. I know that they branched out. See, when I was a little kid, when I was like 10 years old, back in 1974, my family lived just on. Actually, we lived right on State Line Road. We were on the Ohio side of the Ohio-Pennsylvania line.
Right.
And Quaker Steak and Lube originated in Sharon, Pennsylvania. And,
right.
And so we were only like, I don't know, we were like 6 miles from Sharon.
Okay.
And, we would drive through Sharon to go to different places, whether it's going to the mall or going to church or something like that. And there was actually a Quaker State gas station.
Okay.
And they converted it to the first Quaker Steak and Lube restaurant.
Okay.
And it was actually in a gas station, so all of their franchised locations are all built with this nostalgic gas station look.
Yeah. Yeah, this one has that too.
Yeah, so they got like cars hanging from the ceiling and motorcycles and all kinds of, looks like a garage. Looks like a gas station garage.
Mm-hmm.
So they put one here not far from where I live, and so I like to go up there, and they got good food. I like their burgers, and I like their Chicago style Italian beef sandwiches and things like that. So I like to just take a cruise up there and sit at the bar, which is where I took that picture today.
Okay.
So because there was a lot of people there, so I was asking the girl at the bar, I said, "What's the big promotion today?" And she says, the kids get to, decorate a Easter cookie, and they get some kind of an Easter egg hunt type thing.
Right.
And
sure.
Just so there was a lot of families and things there today. I was just wondering what the promotion was. And they said, yeah, the Easter bunny's here. I said, where's that fucking Easter bunny? I said, I don't see no goddamn Easter bunny. And she's like, well, she's right over there. I guess it was a girl. And she looks over the wall to the family section, and I see her talking, and all of a sudden I see this Easter bunny hop up, and so it starts making his way through the crowd. I said, "Hey, bring that bunny over here."
Yeah, pal.
So I took that picture. Where did you put it, by the way?
It's on Gab.
Oh, okay, I didn't know where you posted it, so
it's on Gab or Reddit. I
see. So, I just said, yeah, bring that Easter bunny over here. So she came over, and I said, now, Easter bunny, I said, make the metal horns. But because it was a costume, the fingers weren't all individual.
Right.
So in the picture, you see the Easter bunny, like, raising her hand over her head like she's, like, making the metal horns,
Right.
It's pretty funny.
I'll put it in the chat room.
Yeah, it's kind of silly.
Let's see. Here we go.
The Easter bunny.
Neeley and the Easter bunny.
Yeah, no, it's Dog and the Easter bunny.
That's right. Dog and a bunny.
Yeah, Dog and Bunny. What's that name of that band? Bunny and the Bear or something like that?
Echo and the Bunnymen.
No. Something in the Bear.
Something in the Bear?
Yeah, the Bear and the Bunny or something like that. What is the name of that band?
I can't say I know that one. Something in the Bear, huh? Bunny and the Bear?
Yeah, something like that. It's kind of a weird name.
Well, let's see. The Bunny the Bear. No shit, I did not know this band. It's just called The Bunny the Bear.
Yeah.
A post-hardcore band from Buffalo, New York.
There you go.
Get you.
Yeah, I read that on the trivia board over my head here. You can't see it, though.
Okay, John. Too funny.
So that was my afternoon, and then I went up to the, like I said earlier, the Bass Pro Shop and picked up the targets and stuff like that, and extra ammo for tomorrow.
Yeah, well, I did a whole lot of nothing today. Nothing at all. I fucking Josh Toomey, got me addicted to yet another fucking show. I've watched 4 seasons this week of a show called 60 Days In.
Okay.
You watched this yet?
No, I just caught up with that Cocaine Island one.
That was good too.
Yeah, that guy,
He's an idiot.
That old guy, that older heavy-set dude.
Yeah,
just setting himself up to have the FBI close in on him, getting that cocaine out of that trunk.
Yeah, just a dummy.
Yeah. And I'll let you talk about your thing here in a minute, but I just wanted to talk about this stupid Cocaine Island.
Yeah.
This guy, he's obviously a legit business guy in construction.
Right.
And, they discover that there's a bag of cocaine, buried in this island, and the guy who buried it brings it back. It's just like, well, once you get it in your hands, what are you going to do with it?
Yeah.
Who are you going to distribute that to without getting busted?
Yeah, he was just stupid from the minute go, from the word go. He was just stupid.
Yeah, what does a guy who works construction know about distributing cocaine?
Obviously nothing, which is why he got nailed.
I know, it's just a dumb premise.
He was stupid. He just was. And I'll tell you, you know what was kind of enraging about the whole thing? That the government kind of let him off.
Well, yeah, I understand that part, but that was just dumb. It's just like, if somebody told you, Chris Aiken, hey, man, I got this bag of cocaine and you can have it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I if somebody came up to me and it's like, man, there's this whole bag of cocaine, it's like 10 kilos.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, well, go ahead and keep that. I would never stop to think, man, that's worth a lot of money.
Yeah,
it's like, what am I going to do with that? Who am I going to sell that to without getting thrown in the jail for 10 years?
I'd be way too suspicious of that to even make the call to put somebody else in contact.
Exactly.
That would be me. I'm not going to jail for this.
I
probably could figure it out. Somebody to put in touch, but yeah, not me. I'm not taking that risk.
Who does that?
And that guy got off lucky. What did he get? 2 years or something?
Yeah.
But he should have got the whole time. They really should have given him 8 years just for being stupid.
Well, Judge Aiken would have put him under the jail.
Judge Aiken would have put him out back with a pistol in his mouth. That dude was a fucking dummy. Oh my God. I just didn't know. I didn't actually touch it, so therefore I'm not guilty, right? Fucking dumbass.
So what's this new show about?
60 Days In. It's on A&E. It's prisons taking it. And the premise to this is so outrageous. I will tell you that. It's great, but it's fucking... I would never do this. I wish they would share how much money they have to pay these people to do this. Because that's the only reason anybody could do this. They take people, they put them undercover in prison.
Okay.
To gather intel on the different shit that goes on in prisons, how the drugs are coming in.
Yeah, so they're kind of they're a plant or a spy or
yeah. But it isn't like one at a time. It's like 2 to 4 people, like two to 3 women in the women's facility, and like 3 to 5 guys in the men's. And they go in and they can tap out whenever they want, but they go undercover in the prison pretending that they're actual inmates that have created crimes and stuff. It's fucking, and it's real prisons. It's definitely not, because it's real prison. It's not the kind of thing I think that you could like Hollywood up a little bit, you know, like a reality show. I mean, these motherfuckers will get killed.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm thinking. It's just like, you know, all you have to do is just go to sleep and have somebody just bash your head in.
Yeah, and they show a lot of that. The one guy gets you know, a prison mate. He's a cop. He's a cop going under, and they're like regular people. It's not cops, but this one guy, he's like a cop, and he gets put in with a fucking guy that's like 19 years old, wannabe blood, and the guy's not there 10 minutes, and he gets beaten into the Bloods. So now his roommate is this guy that just got the shit kicked out of him in the Bloods, and he's got to keep his cover with this fucking brand new gang member, you know, in his pod.
Well, how do they go about filming this without anybody knowing?
Well, what they do is they have cameras set up all through the prison and in each individual lockdown pod, you know, and then they have a crew that's in there under the guise of that they're filming a documentary on prisons. So they pull individual inmates, including these people, for like interviews to talk about prison life and whatnot. So literally the production crew pulls actual criminals into the thing, if they'll do it, to talk to them about the conditions and whatnot.
Right.
So it's a fucked up show, but it's really, really intense, and you know, it's scary because some of the bullshit that goes on. And you know, they have the prison warden there, and he's watching all this shit that's happening. He's watching as some of these people get fucking, they just go, they turn into inmates, which is what's fucking scary. They jump right in, and they're doing the drugs, and they're doing the, you know, the one girl, she ended up, she blew the whole thing in season 4. She blew the whole thing up because she fucking fell in love with some fucking inmate and admitted to the inmate that she was undercover.
Oh boy.
Put everybody at risk.
Right.
You know, every single person then was at risk because she was, you know, she admitted to an actual inmate that she was a fucking plant. So then they had to go through the process of getting the people out without getting them killed.
Right.
You know, it was fucked up. It has 5 seasons. I've watched 4, and it's a fucking intensely amazing show. I like it a ton.
Yeah.
It's called 60 Days In. It's fucking great.
Well, they do such a great job with you know, series these days. You know, and you know, just I would say just due to technology has allowed us to get some really good series, because you know, I'm sure that the production costs aren't, you know, anywhere near what it would have been, say, 25 years ago.
Oh no.
And because the cameras are so small, and you know, they can put they can surveil anybody and anything, and
sure.
Yeah, so yeah, it's pretty amazing the quality of programming you can get, especially in a series.
Yeah, well, this is like unbelievably good. You know, just because unlike every other you know how in every other reality show it just becomes like a scripted bunch of shit. You know, this, you can't really script it because it's actual prisoners.
Yeah.
And you know, a lot of them are nuts. You know, a lot of them are legitimate crazy. And, you know, you have situations that arise in this where these guys are battling their own morality to, you know, stay undercover while there's, you know, plots to kill guards and shit like that's going on. It's like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, you know, and then the whole premise of it is, a big part of it is how much can you take, knowing, you know, you're in prison and, you know, obviously prison is terrible, but having that extra added, well, I can tap out any time, it creates that pressure of how long are you really going to stay when it really gets dangerous or whatever. You know, there's one dude that's in there. He's in, and then his roommate takes a plastic cup and turns it into a shank, and he's like, and he's leery of this roommate all the time anyway. Well, they're locked in at night. So, like, from 10 o'clock until, like, 7 or whatever in the morning, it's two-man pods. And here's this guy making a shank out of a cup, and he's fucking a little bit loopy and crazy. And this guy's like, I can't fucking go to sleep. This fucking asshole's going to stab me in the eye. You know, it's like, it's this crazy fucking, the whole show is nuts. And, oh, man. Toomey turned me on to it like last week. Well, I forget what we were talking about last week, what documentary, and I immediately went and started watching it, and wow, I watched 40 hours of it this week.
Never ends.
No, never does.
The one series that I'm, getting skeptical about because it's been so long between seasons, obviously, is Stranger Things.
Yeah, it's coming.
Oh, I know it's coming, but it's been over a year and a half already since the last season.
Yeah, I think the new one comes out next month, doesn't it?
I know it's coming up, but the kids are getting older, and and they have if they drag it out too long, sometimes it has a tendency to just ruin the thing.
Yeah.
Remember Sons of Anarchy? Remember, like, the first 3 seasons were really good, and then, like, they went into Belfast, and they were over in, and that kind of sucked.
Yeah, that sucked, and then Jax just decided he didn't have to have an English accent anymore. So he started talking like, half English, half Australian, or whatever it is. It was, Sons of Anarchy, especially that last season. They could just take that season out of the box set.
Right, exactly. So, I'm curious. I mean, that Stranger Things wasn't something that I would typically watch, but it really drew me in, and I really got hooked on it. And I'm waiting for the fourth? Is this the fourth season?
Third season.
Third?
Yeah.
So it's just like, boy, what are we in store for? I hope it's going to be good.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the last thing you want to do is watch and try and pretend that 11 is not a 30-year-old girl now at this point.
Exactly. Well, speaking of remakes, I don't know if you're a fan of this movie series at all, but did you ever like the Child's Play series at all?
They're okay. I mean, they were good for at the movie theater for throwing juju beads in the theater and just trying to scare people.
Yeah.
And they were campy. They were
they were, but they're funny to me. I get a big laugh out of it. Mm-hmm. Well, I know that they're doing a remake of the original Child's Play.
Well, that shouldn't be that hard.
Well, I know, but again, it's just like, well, what's wrong with the original?
Yeah, can't they write a new story like the Freddy Kruegers or the Jasons?
Well, they have the original franchise. Still churns out the Chucky movies.
So then why do they got to redo the first one?
Well, I don't know the answer, but they're not even using the actor who voices the Chucky. They're using Mark Hamill.
Oh God.
And it's just like, so why are you doing this?
Yeah.
I saw the trailer, and it's an updated version of Child's Play where they're incorporating a lot of the new technology, like what is that Google Home thing you got where it controls all your devices in the house?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what they did with this new Chucky is they made it like a Google Home thing for kids to where Chucky controls all your Bluetooth shit.
Oh, gross. Come on. Is that necessary?
Well, they're trying to make it relevant, I guess.
And does Chucky have a speech in the middle saying, well, you should all be included when you die?
Right, exactly.
You should kill blacks and whites and Mexicans all the same.
Equally.
Yeah, nice SJW message in it.
Diversity is our strength. Heidi ho. Ha ha ha.
I'm only going to kill the white people. Heidi ho. That's the only ones that are allowed.
Hail and Kill Call, you're on the air.
Yeah, what's up, you poon hounds? Lou from the Lou.
Hey, what's up, Lou from the Lou? We haven't heard from you in a while. We were wondering if your new snatch killed you.
Oh, no, it ain't. She ain't killed me, but goddamn it, I've been trying to kill that pussy like that fucking Indian bitch or whoever that was that you guys were talking about last week, that the guy's penis was so big it done ripped her in two. So, but yeah, I'm still alive and kicking. That pussy hasn't killed me. But you're talking, man. These remakes of these movies, man. It's like, come up with some new ideas. Why do you got to keep rehashing all the same old shit? I mean, they redo Texas Chainsaw Massacre. They redo Chucky. They redid Halloween. They redid Friday the 13th. I mean, come on, man. Anybody got any new, fresh ideas? They keep turning, redoing stuff that was done right in the first place. Yeah. I mean, come up with something new for love of God. I mean, shit. I mean, and yeah, the new batch of horror films, like you said, all these Jordan Peele movies, they all got fucking social justice messages in it. Who wants to see social justice in the middle of their fucking horror film, damn it? I watch horror films so I can see niggers die first. Because everybody knows the niggers get killed first in the damn horror films. I mean, Jesus. I mean, if you want to make a good horror film, now we can kill some niggers. They can kill some fucking towel heads. Kill some Mexicans. Hell, put Jason down there on the fucking border. Let him hack up some beaners. I mean, yeah, I mean, that's the kind of shit I want to see. Put fucking Leatherface down there. Let him get a batch of fucking beaners down there, wetbacks. I mean, yeah. Chop them up like shredded chicken in the enchiladas. It's just social justice shit. I mean, can you fucking believe, man, the fucking people we put in office? Goddamn fucking Elon, whoever fucking name is that fucking sand nigger towelhead. I mean, geez, can you believe in this country, in America, somebody that wears a fucking rag on their head gets elected to office? How the fuck does that happen?
Well, we know how it happens. If you listened to the show a week ago, we talked about it.
Yeah, I heard you. Yeah, the hand-picked old big tits Ortez. I mean, Jesus Christ. If she wasn't doing this, there'd be a pole with her name on it in some dingy strip club. I mean, Jesus Christ. That's all she's fucking good for, is a good goddamn titty fuck. Blow your water in her mouth and leave the money on the nightstand and goodbye, honey.
Is that how it works for you, Chris?
I don't know. I've not encountered AOC.
Well, I mean, you would like to encounter. You like to encounter them big old fucking titties, wouldn't you? You'd motorboat the shit out of that, wouldn't you?
Damn right I would. Hell yeah, she got great tits.
Crazy eyes, Cortez.
So what?
Yeah, she's got $1 million tits and a 5-cent head. Just.
Well, did you get it out of your system, Lou?
Well, yeah. Yeah. That little built up rage. You guys are fucking cheaper than therapy. There's several therapists and psychologists going broke thanks to you guys. So,
stop reading the Mueller report and relax.
The Mueller report. Can you fucking believe these fucking idiots in the media? They all think it's a roadmap to impeachment. Old Richard Maddow and God, who's that queer nigger? Don Lemon, whatever his name is.
Don Lemonhead.
Yeah, Don Lemonhead, who's the greatest president of my time. Donald Trump says the stupidest man on TV. God, Don Lemon, Richard Maddow. Do you think she tucks or tapes?
I gotta say tucks.
Tucks. What about Michael Obama? Does she tuck that big old horse cock of hers, a big old purple-veined meat hammer, or she tape that?
She uses that, as my assumption.
She uses it. Yeah, she puts it up old Barry's vag. So, but anyway, last thing, because my manager's calling, old Neeley, I'll be up in your neck of the woods next week, and I'm coming up for the Misfits concert up in Chicago.
Well, look at you.
Yeah, getting out a little bit. I just, if you had my email address, you could tell me what places to stay out of Chicago so I don't get shot.
It's called Chicago.
Well, that don't fucking bode well. I mean, hell, I saw a report the other day. They had some goddamn bunch of tribal monkeys were running around downtown Chicago attacking people and shit. And then you got that bald-headed lesbian nigger as mayor now. I mean, Jesus Christ, how long can you stay there, dude?
Well, fortunately, I don't live there. I just live outside, so.
Well, yeah, well, you live in Gary. Isn't that like Chicago's asshole? I mean.
You don't live in Gary.
Jesus. Jesus fucking Christ.
Well,
But all right, manager. I'll go hail and kill, fuck you, pal, and hand job.
There goes our resident Archie Bunker right there.
No kidding.
Yeah, Lou's been he's been pent up for weeks.
Yeah,
He had to let all that venom spew.
Yeah, I guess. Hey, speaking of where you live,
yeah,
and I know you want to get to music and whatever, which is cool, but I'm just curious, were you ever able to reach out to Jim Peterick?
I did not reach out to him. I will reach out to him. I know you sent me his email, so I'll hit him up.
I'd like to get him in the studio.
Yeah, I would too. I've often thought that. I know that he performs around this area and things, and I've often thought that. But since you had an opportunity to actually speak with the guy, I just wanted to see if he had any interest in doing that.
And he seemed absolutely open to it.
All right. Well, I will hit him with an email tomorrow.
Yeah, hit him with an email, because he seemed like he was like, yeah, that sounds awesome.
All right, we'll do it.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That guy probably could tell stories for days.
Well, shit, he wrote half the hits of the 80s. I'm sure he could.
Yeah, absolutely.
Between Survivor, he wrote every hit Survivor had. He wrote songs for Sammy Hagar.
38 Special.
38 Special. I mean, he wrote a lot of hits.
Yeah, he did. He's kind of like the Diane Warren.
Yeah, he wrote all the big hits for 38 Special, too, even though he wasn't in the band. He wrote, like, Hold On Loosely and If I'd Been the One, and, he wrote those songs.
Yep.
Tour de Force era.
Exactly. Good
on that dude.
All right. Well, we'll try to get him in. I'll hit him up with an email and see if he has any interest.
Yeah, absolutely. And our good friend Johnny Gioli now.
I saw they threw out. I saw the Hardline threw out a message, and as well as Johnny himself personally.
Yeah, they like us, so
that's cool.
I was like, rock on. Yeah, I actually messaged with Johnny. We're gonna when we launch the Top Secret project that me and you have been working on in the background. Johnny's gonna do something with us.
All right, that's cool.
So
legendary singer, as you know, I'm a big fan of Axel Rudy Pell, and
yes,
as the guy is amazing singer.
He is. He's great, man. So that'll be fun. That was a good interview. I watched it back. That was pretty fun. Me and him just fucking shooting the shit.
Well, again, the guy has to be, in that mindset and open and have a good sense of humor about stuff and kind of can roll with it.
Yeah, he was fun though. He was a good time. Good. I've been having fun with the interviews lately. I get tired of them sometimes because I really feel like I'm going all Natalie and just asking the same fucking questions over and over. But lately it's been just kind of relaxing and just doing good stuff. So,
right.
Johnny Jolie was a good one because he has a lot of music.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, there's a guy who's legendary vocalist. I mean, his vocals are unmistakable. He's, in my opinion, he's right up there with like a Steve Perry.
Oh yeah.
Somebody with a very, very identifiable vocal.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if you saw the interview or not, but I asked him, I said, are there songs that you don't even remember that you did? And he was like, yeah. And he told me a story about how they're getting ready for the Axl tour.
Okay.
And they're trying to mix in, they're doing like a 30th anniversary of Axl Rudy Pell. So they started putting a set list together and telling him what songs they needed him to learn or whatnot. And he said he was listening to one and he thought it was Jeff Scott Soto, and it was one that he not only sang on but wrote. And he didn't even remember.
Yeah, I forgot that one.
He's like, who is this? He's like, it's you. Too funny, man.
Yeah.
He's a good dude, though. I like that guy.
Yeah, he seemed like he was real down to earth and just kind of a real relaxed, easygoing guy, not full of himself. He just seems like, hey man, I was given a gift and this is what I do. This is my job.
Yeah, he's a good one. And more and more I get these guys are like, hey, keep my number, and if you ever want to do something, just give me a call and let's do it. And I'm like, okay. Now that we got the Top Secret thing getting ready to go, then once we launch that, we'll have some of our rock star friends help out.
Sure, absolutely.
That'll be fun.
Yeah. All right, well, next Friday, Tesla and our good friends Red Rain are playing at the Warner Theater in Erie, Pennsylvania.
Right.
I see that they're going to be actually in Canton Thursday night.
Yeah, night before.
Yeah, and so I'm going to make the trek over and hook up with Chris and Stephanie and, of course, our good friends in Red Rain, Sammy Lee and the boys.
Yeah.
And then I'll do the show at CMS Studio B live with Chris.
Right.
And we'll see how that works out. So, it's going to be a fun weekend next weekend. So if you're in the northeastern Ohio, western Pennsylvania area, why don't you come on out and see Red Rain and Tesla at the Warner Theater in Erie, Pennsylvania.
Yep.
All right. Well, since we're going to go see Red Rain, performed at the High Volume Summer Bash last August, and it was good to see them perform. And they did me a big favor, did something very directed for me, and they resurrected a old song by the band Seth that, of course, Bubba and Sammy Lee were a part of, and they performed the song Demons live for us, and they've actually decided to keep that in the set. I don't know if they'll play it, next Friday or not, but we recorded it, and, here it is. So this is Red Rain with their version of Demons exclusively here
on your classic metal show.
This is Bubba.
This is Stevie.
Hey, it's Larry. And this is Sammy Lee of
Red Rain.
And you're listening to our friends Chris and Neeley of the Classic Metal Show.